Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. Well, it's Black Saturday. Today that we are celebrating all that Jesus Christ has done for us, and we're looking forward to the great Easter musical tomorrow morning. But right now I want us to come back to the book of Luke chapter 22 and see something about Peter. Now, Peter's like so many of us. He has a really good heart, and he's really enthusiastic. But sometimes he's lacking in his follow-through, and maybe nobody felt as badly about it as Peter did. When Jesus talked about the fact that he would be betrayed, Simon Peter said, Jesus, though everyone desert you, I'll be with you. I'll go with you to death, Jesus. And Jesus said, Peter, before the cock crows, you're going to deny me. But you know what? Not only did he deny him, but he was enthusiastic about defending him. In Luke chapter 22, beginning with verse 47, while he was still speaking there in the Garden of Gethsemane, there came a crowd, and the man called Judas, one of the 12, was leading them. He drew near to Jesus to kiss him, but Jesus said to him, Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss? And when those around saw what would follow, they said, Lord, shall we strike with the sword? And one of them struck the servant of the high priest and cut off his right ear. And Jesus said, no more of this. And he touched his ear, and he healed him. Now that must have been a very interesting healing service. Peter would have taken a sword very similar to this one, a sword from the Roman period in the time of Jesus. He would have taken this sword and struck, probably to kill. He was going to cut off his head. I mean, when you take off the ear and you're coming in like that, this was a blow to kill. But Malchus didn't die. He just lost his ear. Very painful experience. He would have been screaming and crying and the blood flowing, and all of a sudden Jesus just reaches down, picks up his ear, pops it back on, and heals him. That must have been an interesting response of the crowd. I guarantee you everybody went silent, just and then they got back to their business. It did not matter that they just saw the power of God. They were determined to arrest him and to kill him. They saw the power of God. They saw the life giver put an ear back on a man's head, a miracle they had never even heard of. And they were still determined to arrest him, bind him, and take him to the high priest. It is amazing what people will do when they're on a mission. They will look past all of the miracles, all the truth, all the reality, to stick with what they think they have to do.